Shift makes it too easy, though. Alright. You ready, chat? Superman mode engaged! Oh, this is cheating now. I don't feel like it's a challenge anymore. I'm on the cargo ship. Boom. The cargo ship is surprisingly not very detailed. I'm a little disappointed.
Alright, so neither team's changed up the team comp that they had the last time.
I should get rid of the 601, hang on. And this is map number 2 in round 3. 40 seconds. Oh wow, shift really is just breaking everything. I have actually gotten to the edge of the world though. So that's kind of cool. I feel like the final frontier is there somewhere. Okay, I am genuinely not going to make it back in time. We need better cargo ships when this game gets released for real, guys. This is actually unacceptable cargo ship quality. Ooh, fish. Alright. Wow, I'm still only just making it back in time. Can't say they make the worlds too small, and boom! Look, we're back. It's fine. All good. Here we go. 5 minutes to stop the payload. And, again, sticking with the ground route is K1ck here. Fnatic at the moment, well, using Stefan as always to try and do as much damage from above as possible, and Icefeld again trying to zone out Stefan. So, the usual suspects playing the usual kind of game. Mortar this time on the Mercy. Valutaha trying to get as much damage as he can. Oh, with the shield actually from Zyre as well. Doing an excellent job of doing a lot of damage. A lot on that McCree.
Yeah, K1ck actually did some work there with that soldier rushing in, getting down the Pharah, but too easy on the flank with the Reaper. Actually picked up a couple people. It's made it a little difficult for them. It looks like they're going to be able to brute force this cart through the underpass though in a little bit. Well, the Fnatic's in there hard, and they just got their res, so...
Yeah, with the Soldier 76 in there as well, I mean, that's a lot of damage you can concentrate in one location. You just have to make sure you keep him alive. And Mystic at the moment, he just needs some support. I think we just need to see a little bit of regrouping coming out of here. And to be honest, this is nowhere near as convincing as the last time we saw K1ck choose.
I was about to say Taimu needs to switch off Widowmaker here because they're getting stuck underneath it, and he just went to Mercy, so that should help them have a little bit more healing to get that push through.
Fnatic's really going to town here as well. Morta also has the res available.
Gonna have to use it in a moment here once that black hole's off if they want to contest.
Used, contested, Lucio ult going down now as well, and again, so much time being lost here from K1ck, doing a really, really good job as Fnatic of just delaying them as long as possible. And this is the first time we've seen Gibraltar so early on contested this fiercely. Oh, there's a high noon from Valutaha. And not an awful lot he can do there. But, again, keeping K1ck off of the payload, keeping K1ck away from the objective here, and this is the slowest initial Gibraltar push we've seen all night. And, you know, I'm not saying we need to spend 3 hours here or anything, but it's true.
Yeah, in general, it's not going to make too much difference. It depends on if they are able to push through this next section here, where you actually get to move your spawn up once you cap it. They're getting some okay card time, but I feel like using that res there is probably a waste when your spawn is just so close. Unless they get a couple more kills here, but they're not really managing to do that. I think Fnatic is still stuffing them.
Oh, and that's another ult coming out there from Reinhardt. Winghaven really trying to... sorry, not Winghaven even. That was from Mystic, who promptly goes down. So Fnatic continuing to deny this, and
these guys, they're Reinhardt ults, man. It annoys me. Like, so he got the Mercy and I forget who it was, like maybe the McCree, 2 squishy classes in the Reinhardt ult, and he just starts swinging at the Reinhardt, like, and he doesn't get, they don't convert any kills off of it. Even when these guys hit their Reinhardt ults, they're not getting kills off of it. It's just, they're just not using one of the game's most powerful tools very effectively in a lot of situations.
Stefan and Morta just off of screen, both going down, by the way. They were trying to go around the back to see if they could disrupt K1ck from ever coming into underneath the archway there, and they just weren't able to do that. As a result now, the rest of Fnatic seems to be getting picked off one by one, and K1ck have a little bit more momentum to play with here.
Yeah, it's interesting. They went back to that Zenyatta, switched off the Mercy, went to Zenyatta. You know, he just got one shot. I'm not sure what their thought process was with that, because I don't see where it's super effective in this point. I mean, I guess they can give their Diva or Reaper, you know, the healing orb, and then hit up the Pharah, since they don't have anyone to counter the Pharah other than Soldier, kind of. But it just doesn't seem that effective when you lose out on that res, which I think Fnatic will have up pretty quickly here.
Yeah, right now, well, I mean, there's
oh, he's getting aimbotted down. There goes more.
They can end up being very effective. It just remains to be seen at the moment. Zenyatta actually not really being a part of this right now. The rest of K1ck trying their best to hold this position, but unfortunately with Mystic and the shields going down very early on. Oh, another ult that doesn't quite do much. These Reinhardts, they're being very trigger happy this game, aren't they? And
they've been pretty trigger happy every game, and they kind of... I think they need to pick their spots a little better here.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on here. Oh, my camera seems to be going crazy as well. It has decided that Zarya is who I'm going to be looking at right now. Free cam appears to be unavailable. Mystic is back on the Reinhardt now, and the Fnatic once again are holding prior to the first checkpoint.
Yeah, they're doing a good job here. I think
there's no one on the there's no one on the payload though. Oh, okay, no, now it's moving back. This is so strong. They're pushing them all the way back to initial spawn, and this is like the third time they've done this now. K1ck have to change something about the way they're playing if they want to keep a decent, respectable time on Gibraltar. Otherwise, they're just going to end up being forced into a position where, oh god, Stefan, that was a disgusting ultimate. That's going to be play of the game.
Well, if this ends in a minute and 20 seconds, like it very well might at this point, it definitely is a candidate for that. I think, I mean, K1ck's got a couple ults here. If they can pick Mort off and prevent the resurrection from going off, they still have a shot here, but they need to actually get some value out of them, and they've kind of struggled to do that so far, especially in this little segment here.
This is going to be tricky. Taimu has no ultimate. There's Rula.
They just get Zarya ulted, but they managed to live through it. We're down on Fnatic. They got Mortis, so here we go. This should be the checkpoint. Oh no!
This is very hotly contested, but it looks like it's just, well, it's Soldier and nothing else. It's a solo effort from Quad there. And that's going to be enough to see them through to the checkpoint. So another 2.5 minutes to go for K1ck to make it through to the next stage.
Yep.
And remember, Fnatic are 1-0 up at the moment, so K1ck have to win this to force it to the third and final map of the third and final best of 3. This is really, really bloody close.
It is coming down to the wire. They've got a... It's kind of interesting again here, where neither team really has that Z-axis control down very much, which is really odd for this section on this map. I would have figured that maybe with some people dying, you know, K1ck might have switched it up a little bit.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and suggest that's about to change, because I feel like in this room with the shuttle, Stefan is in his element here. I've seen Stefan do so many amazing things here that I fully expect him to give K1ck a much more difficult time over the next couple of minutes of the game. And I think that if Fnatic are able to hold K1ck from being able to complete the objective here, Stefan's going to be a huge part of that.
I mean, K1ck only has 1 more minute left to go. They need to make something happen here. They don't have any classes that can really take that over. They need like an ult. They didn't get anyone.
Nope. Everyone was well prepared. There was a Reinhardt shield, and we were waiting from behind the wall. Everyone had plenty of notice, and that was some good dodging there from Fnatic. And now they
Fnatic has Zarya ult and Pharah ult. They didn't combo them. I feel like that still would have been a good moment. They would have got some kills even through that Lucio shield.
Yeah,
especially with the damage boost. But apparently they don't need it though. They just clean up 3 kills. They still have their res. They still have their fair ult. So
I'm telling you,
good
man,
on them.
just watch Stefan here. If he goes unchecked, then Fnatic are able to cakewalk this purely because Stefan is just so lethal in the air with that Pharah, and I don't feel like in this particular half of this map, Icefeld has had the mobility that he's used previously to stop Stefan from doing what he does. I think he's managed to do it once or twice. He hasn't managed to do it on this map so far, though.
He just hidden inside from the aimbot. Now they're gonna res, and he's gonna be able to come out with his ult. Well, K1ck doesn't have aimbot, so I think this is gonna go pretty badly for K1ck. Looks like they lost 3 people. They need a huge Reinhardt ult if they want to have any hope.
Oh, and there's the ult to push them out of the way, and all of a sudden
spawned,
there's no one
so.
left to contest. That's it.
Yeah.
Very, very nicely played. While waiting for the play of the game, is it going to be that moment?
Nope. It's too easy.
Too easy. Oh yeah, it is that moment.
I guess it could be, yeah.
Yeah. That was it. Boom. Called it.
You always miss that, you know. People use 2 ults. How do you know which one killed everyone? You don't.
Because it was the first one under the bridge, wasn't it? Well, also there were just 2 Reapers on opposing sides by that point, so could end up being like, well, whose ult was it that was great? So we have 8:59 guys on Watchpoint Gibraltar.